Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. BPO employees are worried about reports of employers allegedly pulling out under the incoming Marcos administration, something that the current government has dismissed. Faith Del Mundo with the report.
Every time a transition of leaders takes place, employers and investors from the BPO industry are usually skeptic on things to come. This is why BPO employees like Lara are worried about discussions regarding companies pulling out of the country.
This has happened before in mga previous administrations like with Duterte, when kay Trump, kay Biden, na sinasabi nga nila that most of the BPO companies or investors would pull out. But this has never happened. So I do believe, we believe as a group, that the call center industry is here to stay as long as we get enough support from the government.
For Brian, the recent polls has a bigger impact compared to previous ones.
Alam naman natin, tensions are high after election. So everything is like polarized now na nagda-doubt sa naging resulta ng election. Masyadong mataas ang emotion sa mga taong natalo. Yung mga ganito kasing scenario is nag-create ng uncertainty sa industry, which is ayaw ng BPO industry or ng mga client.
Fiercely implemented.
With this, economists believe that it's essential for the incoming administration of Bongbong Marcos to publicize their economic plans. This is in order to ease worries from investors and employees across various industries.
Incidental yung panahon na there is going to be a transition. May uncertainty. Definitely, people are harping on continuity, di ba? They would want, in terms of policies, to be continued, especially the ones that worked during previous administrations. No?
Asuncion added that the BPO industry should be nurtured and developed as it is one of the industries that earns dollars for the economy. Recall that some BPO employees were asking for a permanent work-from-home setup with hybrid arrangements as an option.
Basically, it helps the purchasing power na 1 million plus maasa sa BPO industry. I mean, they are employed by the, so multiply that by a typical family of 4. It should be something that has to be nurtured and something that has to be further developed.
For its part, the Philippine Economic Zone Authority dispelled circulating posts on social media regarding the alleged pullout of some BPO employers in the country.
Foreign-owned businesses in the Philippines, we are still enjoying those benefits or advantages, like we have a large young workforce. The Filipino workers, in fact, are considered as one big advantage of the country because we are English-speaking.
For News 5, Faith Del Mundo, we are One News.
Presumptive President Bongbong Marcos has reached out to some personalities to offer cabinet positions before going on a trip to Australia. Marlene Alcaide with the story.
As the election fever fades away, presumptive President Bongbong Marcos flew to Australia along with his family for a quick 3-day vacation. This was confirmed by his current spokesperson, Attorney Vic Rodriguez, in a press conference Tuesday.
It's more of a private trip, a private visit for a much-needed rest and vacation. Pinipilit na lang niyang i-enjoy momentarily yung kanyang pagiging citizen Bongbong.
Rodriguez said that Marcos Jr. has spoken to Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who reportedly extended his congratulations to the leading candidate and lauded the integrity of the election results. Before heading out of the country, Marcos Jr. likewise talked to 2 of his prospective cabinet members. Former Labor Secretary Benny Laguesma, as well as Labor leader Susan Toots Ople. Laguesma is eyed to lead DOLE once again, while Ople is being courted to head the newly established Department of Migrant Workers or DMW.
Humihingi lang sila ng kaunting panahon nang makonsulta at makausap yung kanilang mga mahal sa buhay, siguro ilang kaibigan at yung mga taong kanilang pinaniniwalaan at pinakikinggan at hihingi ng payo.
Rodriguez neither confirmed nor denied rumors regarding Cavite Representative Boying Remulla supposedly being considered as the next Secretary of Justice. Recall that the older Remulla once led House inquiries regarding issues on ABS-CBN.
Para hindi tayo siguro maligaw, walang listahan. Ulitin ko, walang listahan. And the names that I will be announcing, I think are those names na talagang nakausap.
In an earlier interview with 1PH, Rodriguez said there are initial talks with Professor Clarita Carlos to head the Foreign Affairs Department. The professor said she'll accept the offer if it will indeed be extended to her. For News 5, Marlene Alcaide, we are One News.
And OFW advocate Toots Ople confirms having discussions with Marcos Jr. regarding the Department of Migrant Workers. Ople said that the incoming president wants to have more programs catering to the families of OFWs, particularly their children. Ople added that she is thankful for the offer. However, she is still weighing her options at the moment.
Meron akong process ngayon ng reflection. Ayoko rin kasing biguin yung ating Pangulo. Alam ko ang daming naniniwala na nanalig sa kanya. So tinitimbang ko din kung magiging unifying factor ba ako.
We'll be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Mega World says it has resolved the disagreement with the BIR or Bureau of Internal Revenue. In a statement, the property developer insists that it has no outstanding or unpaid tax liabilities. The Andrew Tan-led firm said there was an initial disagreement with the BIR regional office over tax audit jurisdiction, but this has since been resolved. On Tuesday, the BIR issued a media advisory regarding the shutdown order against Megaworld. The agency suspended this closure order on the same day after the developer expressed its intent to cooperate with any pending requirements. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The COMELEC will proclaim the 12 winning senators later today at the PICC Forum tent in Pasay City. All 12 winning senatorial candidates have confirmed their attendance. Each senator-elect is allowed to bring a maximum of 5 companions. Radio commentator and columnist Ramon Tulfo was arrested by the Manila Police District for cyber libel. He is the brother of Senator-elect Raffy Tulfo, who earlier vowed to decriminalize libel once seated in the Senate. And in sports, the Philippines secured its second gold medal in billiards after Johan Chua's win in the 31st SEA Games in Hanoi, Vietnam. Chua defeated fellow Pinoy Carlo Biado in the men's 9-ball pool singles event. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.